You involved in causing the death of Sheena Morris?
No.
And your answer was no?
No.
And the polygraph result on both questions is that that answer was deceptive. That you were not telling the truth when you said that.
I don't know what to tell you.
To try and prove that he had nothing to do with his daughter's disappearance. The Parsons attorney, Carlisle Sherrill, is of course eager to hear the results that we've all been waiting for, and I have them right here in this envelope. Now, Jack, you asked two questions here, but only testing one issue, correct?
Exactly right.
And the question you asked of Sandy is, did you deliberately cause Erica's disappearance? Now, you didn't ask him if he had killed his daughter. Why did you not ask him that?
Quite frankly, we don't know that she's dead, so that would not be a good question.
All right, then the second question, a variation of the first, you said, did you have a plan to cause Erica's disappearance? And his answer to both questions was?
No.
All right. And you say here that the results to both questions was strongly deceptive.
That's correct. The numerical scoring for that particular format was -9. In order for him to have failed this test, he would have needed a -4 or above. And so he was what I consider strongly deceptive to those relevant questions.
This wasn't really even a close call.
This was not a close call. It was just quite clear.
Carlisle, what's your comment?
We know that there are problems in what Sandy and Casey have been saying as far as logically. I don't know if he misinterpreted the question as far as the fact that they did, in fact, deliver her, and she's gone now.
Right. Now, Jack, you do a pre-interview before you actually administer the questions, and during that pre-interview, you qualify the terms and conditions. So when you say deliberately cause Erica's disappearance, is there any chance that he misunderstood what you meant?
No, Dr. Phil, we went through the operative words in that question, deliberately caused a disappearance. He was of the opinion throughout that she has not disappeared. The child was given to Nan, therefore he's not responsible for that. I explained that if she was given to Nan and Nan was legitimate and they dealt in good faith, then he would pass this test, and of course he was not responsible for the disappearance. However, if they killed her or they sold her to someone or there was foul play, then he would be directly responsible for her disappearance. Okay. And he agreed with that.
You didn't spring these questions on him. You said, here's what I'm going to ask you. So this wasn't like, oh, a shock effect.
There was question review and his answers to those questions.
And you have confidence in this test. You stand by the test.
I do.
You think he knows something he's not telling us.
He does.
Yesterday, I sat down with Josh Young, who at age 15 made national headlines when he was arrested and thrown in jail for allegedly beating his 14-year-old stepdaughter.
He did kill my sister.
You were administered a polygraph by Jack Tremarco, correct?
Yes, sir.
It appears the question was very straightforward. Did you kill Lori? And your answer was?
No.
And it was in a second form. Were you directly involved in causing Lori's death? And your answer was?
No.
The results say that you were non-deceptive, that you were telling the truth, that you were not involved in Lori's death or causing her death. Now, I have here the polygraph test for Walt, and this was confined to whether he was involved in Lori's death. Did you feel that Mr. Tremarco was professional?
Yes, sir, I did.
How about you? You said that he was professional with you.
Absolutely.
What are you going to say if the result here is yes, no, or maybe? I mean, are you going to accept that, or are you going to all of a sudden say, well, something happened?
Oh, absolutely not. Jack was absolutely wonderful. That does not mean that Walt has not taken a drug or anything to, I don't know if that's even possible, but.
Well, I'm not going to give you this polygraph result then,
Oh.
because you're already making excuses for the result. It
Oh,
may say
no.
that he killed her. It may
Right,
say
you're
that he
right.
didn't.
Well,
But
it
you're
will.
saying if it says he didn't, well, then maybe he took a drug. I don't know. So you're saying you don't have confidence in Jack Tremarco.
I do. I do.
Look, I want everybody here to have peace in their life. And I'm really trying to bring everybody at least a point where they can choose a different route in this thing. And this I believe in Jack. I think he's valid. And if he failed his
Yes.
polygraph, then I think this case needs to be reopened. If he didn't, then I think you need to change your position. I mean, if he passed this polygraph, then I think you need to say, well, you know what, I need to move on and try to find out who hurt my sister, who killed my sister. But if you're already saying, well, I'm just going to explain it away,
No, I won't.
then I refuse to open the envelope. I refuse to do it. I care that Lori gets some justice one way or another. So do we open this or do we not?
Yes,
I'd
sir.
say let's open it.
Question number 1, did you kill Lori Ann Hill? Your answer was.
No.
Were you present when Lori died? Your answer was.
No.
And the results are that he was being non-deceptive. He was telling the truth. He did not kill your sister. He was not present when your sister was killed. Jack, was this a close call?
No, just like Rachel's exam, it was very pure and easy numerically to call.
Dr. Phil, I want to say one more thing. Rachel's family has meant the world to me. Lori, and she's crying right now to tell you that Lori meant the world to me. I would do anything for her, and she knows it. And you do too, don't you? I want you to personally have closure in this, as well as to let this thing rest. For me, let Lori be, let me be, and let's find the person that did this together.
God,
I'm
Wallace.
so sorry.
Jesus, how are we going to get through this? I believe them too.
I told you.
God, how are we going to get through this?
Together.
The sins didn't kill her.
It did.
Oh, Jesus. Dr. Phil, I'm going to be sick.
Today, there are still so many unanswered questions in the story of beautiful 22-year-old Sheena Morris, who was found hanged in a hotel room on New Year's Day, hours after she fought with her fiancé. He says he left her there at the staged crime scene.
Absolutely.
You agreed to take a polygraph test, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you did it to prove your innocence. So we had expert polygraph examiner Jack Tremarco administer the test earlier today. When we do this, we use Jack Tremarco. He is a former FBI agent, polygraph expert. He's got great experience in all of this and takes great pains to give a fair and accurate test. How'd you get along with Jack, by the way?
Great.
Did he explain everything to
Yes.
your understanding and liking?
Yes, he did.
Were you clear on the questions that you were asked as to what was being asked of you?
Yes, pretty much, except for one question I was uncomfortable with. It asked if you ever hurt anybody before 2009, and I was kind of, obviously you get in fights when you're
Right.
a kid and stuff, but he made it clear to me that it was only pertaining, to the actual scene,
Right, we're talking just about this
Right, right.
situation.
But I was just
and
uncomfortable with
Sheena.
that.
So you explained and defined these things, correct, Jack?
I did, Doctor. In fact, Joe's concern was to some of the other peripheral questions, but he didn't have any questions about Sheena questions.
The first question asked, did you kill Sheena Morris? Your answer was
No.
all right. The second question, were you involved in causing the death of Sheena Morris?
No.
And your answer was no.
No.
And the polygraph result on both questions is that that answer was deceptive. That you were not telling the truth when you said that.
I don't know what to tell you, but
So, what do you have to say?
well, I don't. You know, I don't know if this is good for TV or what, but the point of the matter is, Doctor. You know, I know I went home that night, and people saw me home that night, and I was there all night. Now, you know, I'm nervous and such. You know, I wouldn't. I would never do anything like what you guys are trying to say.
Now, wait a minute. Don't say what I'm trying to
Right.
say. Now, Joe, that's not fair.
I understand.
That's not fair. Don't give me that crap. I've been very fair with you, and don't give me that, oh, that's good for television. Because I asked you, I brought you the top professional in the country. You agreed to take the test. I asked you before on this envelope, was the test fair? Were you comfortable with it? Were there any problems whatsoever? Were you comfortable with him? Did everything go well? Was the protocol right? All of that. And the result isn't what you want. You say, oh, well, you're just doing this for television. I resent that. That is not what is going on here. I have been straight and fair with you, and you know that.
All right. Well, I'd like to take it again then, because
Well, then-
obviously it's wrong.
Okay, well, and listen, I want to help you any way that I can.
Yeah,
but don't insult me when I have gone to great lengths to bring you the top professional here. You asked to do it. I want to help you, man. I do. And it is not, Jack, help me out here. Is this, was this a close call?
Wasn't a close call at all.
What does that mean?
It means he should have been polygraphed back in 2009.
Right?
He should have been interviewed sooner, back in 2009.
Right.
As
See,
I sit
Dr.
here
Phil-
today, in my mind,